On Saturday the 26th of June, May sent me screenshots of a WhatsApp conversation she was having with someone who had been defrauded. They wanted to make back their money somehow, and just like she'd said in her comment published under my website article, she was dispensing advice on how to recover some of that money, as well as floating the idea that she could help them make investment profits. Some of these people were not convinced and were apparently asking her too many questions, which she did not like. So I want to revisit the morning of Monday the 28th of June when she actually told me about some of the high-profile investment scams reported in East Asian media. And let's also revisit the first few minutes of the WhatsApp group chat. This is the chat that was created to help and support victims of the scams, but which actually only stirred up suspicion and caused us all to look more carefully at May's true motivations. And then she kicked everybody out of the chat because she was one of the admins. I'd given her admin access. And then she left the group chat herself. Send me his number, please. I am surprised they answered.
He was scolded by me yesterday, and then he knew that he was wrong and confessed to me, begging me to help him.
God, this scamming business is awful. I've never known about anything as bad as this. Surely it cannot just be China. I wonder how much money is flowing into China because of this.
A Filipino woman was cheated by a Korean of 9,000 USD. There are scammers in other countries, and of course there are Chinese people who are deceived by people in other countries.
Yes, there is a large Chinese population though, so higher chance of it being a Chinese scammer. If all countries had the same population size, with same socio-economic circumstances, it would probably be more worldwide.
Yes.
I find talking about scammers depressing. We need to talk about something more positive.
What would you like to talk with me? Huh? Oh!
Hello? Anyone there? 3 of us here so far. Darren, May, and what's your name, pal?
Do I need to pull other people who have been scammed into the group?
Halil.
Up to you. Ask them.
Guys, I want you to know that I am not scammed actually. My friend scammed.
Oh, okay. So what is the issue? You were just worried?
He sold his car and sent me, and I invested AETC. He has 3 children and now thinking about committing suicide. Because of me.
Oh dear. I cannot help you with this, mate.
How much was your friend cheated?
$10,000.
I will ask them. If they want, you can pull them into the group.
You will need to put them in the group if they're your contacts. Do you have Amazon Prime Video? I can tell you something to watch which you will like.
No. Can't you download it and send it to me?
It's called Startup. 3 seasons on Prime Video. No. You'll need accurate Chinese subtitles too. I can't guarantee that.
You are very considerate.
Oh, I had no idea I was so considerate. It's about a girl who invents a brand new cryptocurrency called GenCoin. It is a great drama.
scam money and ran away, right?
That's not exactly what happens, but it's a crime drama. Fiction.
Her cryptocurrency at the time was as attractive as Bitcoin, but was later arrested by the police.
Are you thinking of OneCoin? She disappeared. Yes, she's a real cunt. I think she was involved with Russian mafia. I listened to a podcast called The Missing Crypto Queen. Even today, people still believe in OneCoin. Developing countries.
No, she's not Chinese.
I didn't say she was. She is Bulgarian.
Yes, there is no such scam in China. 80% of people in China don't know about cryptocurrency.
But 20% do?
20% of people have some knowledge of cryptocurrency. They basically invest in formal platforms, but still a small number of people are deceived. I saw a man on the Douyin app platform that was scammed for investing in Bitcoin and committed suicide by jumping into the river with his wife. The most hateful thing is that they took their little daughter. That man was cheated of tens of millions of yuan.
Oh my god, this is too depressing to me. Oh, writing that article has exposed me to a very ugly side of humanity.
Hi Darren, check this guy. Why do I feel like he is Asian?
I don't know. What would I say to him?
Look at his WhatsApp profile picture. If he is a liar pretending to be a victim to communicate with other people.
Oh, is he in the group? This is why only you and I are admins.
I don't know this person. This is the group that another Turkey person invited me into.
Why are we helping these people? Why are we doing this? This is exhausting.
There is an old Chinese saying, people are doing, the sky is watching.
There is another saying, pass the time of day, mind your own business.
These things may just be a small effort for us, but if we can help these deceived people, then we might save a person's life, right?
Yes, but we are not able to save everyone. And it will drain your energy and crush your heart if you are not wise about it.
I am a cheerful woman. No one can crush my heart. Will people who have experienced the edge of death still be afraid of this small wound? Hi. Can I advertise in your group?
Why don't you wait a while? Like several weeks? It's an extremely poor taste to start pushing your services so soon. People are not ready.
Because many of them asked me privately. Okay.
People were talking about suicidal friends earlier. It's a bit too soon, don't you think? Don't you want to build trust and understanding before advertising?
Yes, I know. I think they should need my help.
I still don't know what it is you do exactly. Wish you could do a screen share with me or something.
What you said seems to make sense. I didn't think of it.
Lose my money and I will understand. Lose a shred of my reputation and I will be ruthless. Warren Buffett.
Hello, I just want to share my concern with you, Darren, and I'd like to know your feedback. Honestly, I don't fully trust Miss May so far.
Why not? You can tell me, because I do not trust her 100% either. She did try to call me by video a few times last week, but I didn't want to talk to her because it wasn't convenient for me at the time.
This is just unbelievable. I'm sorry, Darren, but I really think she's the one who shared our numbers. I know it's not good to accuse someone, but I'm just having strong feelings.
Why, did someone call you too?
I blocked it immediately.
These calls only started when that group was created, today. At this point, May sent me some screenshots of the WhatsApp conversation she'd been having with Halil's friend. She actually sent my article link to him and got into a long conversation, but she became suspicious of him, telling me that she thought he was a scammer.
I think this person is suspicious. He told me to make a video call with me when he is free, but he has been discussing in the group, not like a busy person. He may be a liar and then pretend to be a victim and get close to other victims to gain trust.
Maybe. The only person I trust here is me. Meanwhile, me and Dana continued to talk, and Dana expressed some serious concerns about May.
Hello, Darren. I think maybe explain it through a voice record would be more easy. So I'm not pointing any fingers if she's a scammer or not. I'm just explaining that maybe because we all texted her privately on WhatsApp, she got, I don't know, confused or mad or suspicious because she thinks that if we texted her privately, we think she's a scammer. So maybe she got mad and removed us all from the group. This is my guess. But I don't know why she did that, and I really didn't wish things would go that way. I mean, I was glad at first because we all got scammed and victims and we share our experience, which is very nice, so we can spread the awareness. But things got complicated and I'm very confused right now. I don't know who's the scammer, who's not, but if they want to speak like this to May in private texting, I really feel bad for her. They shouldn't just aggressively text her like that and telling her that she's a liar. She's not, but you know, sometimes we keep the doubts to ourselves until things come clear later. So I'm like you, I still don't know who's the scammer, who's not.
Hi, Dana. I don't know what to think. I think it was a mistake to create the WhatsApp group. But I do have my reservations about May. She seems very intent on having people invest so she can make her 10%. In fact, she said to me a while ago, she says, "Do you have any friends who invest?" I said, "No, I don't." And she says, "Oh, because if you can find some people for me, we can split the commission, 5% to you and 5% to me." And I said, "I don't know any people who invest, and if I did, they wouldn't take advice from me or you, and why should they?" And she's brought this up several times. She seems very aggressive about making money. I mean, she might be genuine and very eager to make money. I don't know, maybe she's poor. I don't know. She told me that she's a restaurant owner and investing is her part-time work. So I don't know what to make of her. I think I'm going to have to block her and just say goodbye.
For me, I don't think it is possible or legal or even logic when someone asks to invest with someone through a WhatsApp. No one knows each other's background, you know. I don't know if she's poor, she's rich. This is not a professional thing to do. I'm a pharmacist. I work in a research company. So when we deal with other companies or other institute, we go through emails, we look for their registered website, we refer to their manager, contact number, email, post code and stuff. She doesn't provide us with this information. So that's why I was doubting that she could be a scammer, who knows, and she gets mad really easily sometimes and intense. So I don't know. I'm really sad for what happened today in the group, that it got deleted in few hours. I was really happy before that we could make a bond with each other, spread awareness by writing each other experience, but I don't think things work out in a good way. But thanks again for sharing the group with me. And for me, yeah, I will ask her for a video call tonight, but I don't know if she will agree or not.
It turns out that during the private conversations May was having with people in the group, she had been sharing a link to a website, sscheidl. I've never heard of it. I was immediately suspicious of it, mainly because when you scroll down to the bottom, you will find that if you click through to the social media profiles, they don't go anywhere, they don't exist. Service at sscheidlfx.com. So what is sscheidlfx? Never heard of that. There's no security certificate on this website. It says that it's not secure. So they haven't even got HTTPS. So that raises some red flags as well. Somebody in the group chat later shared with me some YouTube videos on sscheidl.
Sscheidl is just a clone of Macking. Both are using charming Chinese girls to flirt with guys on dating sites, then make them invest for free or a little amount of money to show you how experts they are to make money fast. They will even let you withdraw money at the beginning. When they will win your trust with making huge profit from every trade, they will push you to invest all your savings. And then your account will be frozen because you need to pay taxes or clear your funds. It can go up to 40%. Sscheidl will pretend to be based in Hong Kong or Canada or USA. But all is fake. Hong Kong office doesn't exist, neither the address in USA. There's no social media about them, no bank account to transfer money, just electronic wallet where you cannot trace them. All these girls will look very expert, or they have an uncle who taught them how to trade without losing money. All is fake. The internet are manipulated. In reality, these girls are bitches and work for a Chinese criminal organization. They have already made a lot of victims all over the world. Some people are in full distress, so you are crossing this situation. Don't invest any money. Just report to the police. Many countries' law enforcement services are investigating about them. Let's fight all together. Contact us.
No, I'm not even sure I would want to contact those people, because those people may be claiming to help you get money back and they could be scammers again. There could be many layers to this. Scammers making money out of a previous band of scammers, but it definitely makes me suspicious of sscheidl. I thought she'd pick up. She did try to call me before, but I didn't answer. So this audio call would be interesting.
I'll call you later. My current network is not good. 5 minutes.
Making accusations about people is not helpful. He said, she said, my battery is nearly dead.
No, I am not in the mood to talk about this.
I have a headache though. I want to take a break from looking at screens. People have been messaging me today about you, looking for reasons to label you as a liar and a scammer. I've been defending you. You've gone quiet.
No, fuck! All the victims are calling me. The Turk and the German contacted all the victims and tell them that I am a liar.
May, I've got to read all that now.
Darren, you just need to look at this last record. I invite you and I implore you to delete any comments about me on your forum. This is my first time begging for help. Please, I'm really fed up.
I've removed it. May, what is this website? www.cii78.com. It looks like a shit website. That's why people were getting angry. If you sent me that and told me sign up, I would not. You are a hothead. Learn to control yourself. Put yourself in the shoes of scam victims too. Some of these guys who contacted you are clearly not good investment prospects.
This MetaTrader 5 registered real account website. All MetaTrader 5 users need to use this link to register a real account.
Bullshit. That's not a legit site.
You can log into your real account only after the registration is completed.
Why go through that site? You can get MetaTrader 5 elsewhere.
What?
Why through this awful amateur website?
Okay, please stop this topic.
If I want MetaTrader 5, I go here, www.metatrader5.com. No.
I am really fed up.
Yeah, me too.
This is the MetaTrader 5 download method, but you must choose a broker to register a real account. If you don't understand the trading methods of this platform, then please don't slander others at will, okay?
You shouldn't get so angry, May. You should take the time to educate people and help them understand. Don't waste time on people that are hopeless.
No! I'm really fed up. I don't want to be so troublesome. I hope all of you Europeans can do it for themselves.
So this site lists brokers, www.cii78.com.
Delete all comments about my conversation with you.
I feel bad for writing this article.
Delete all comments about me. Thank you, please.
I think that's all of them. If you see any more, tell me.
Thank you.
You're operating in the same space as scammers. You've got to understand this. You are using the same tools and methods. Instant messages. It's hard for you to prove anything. You'll always be frustrated. Take a horse to water, but I like you on a personal level, I think. That has been clouding my mind.
No, don't like me. You are right. I never considered this. I'm going to rest for a while. My head really hurts.
Why, are you secretly a man? There is always quick money but never quick wisdom.
I don't feel very good about European men. Stop talking about it. Forget about it.
Oh, I see. I have something funny to show you. They just cannot laugh about anything. Sizern. What is this crap site? Doesn't work. Cannot sign up. Is this supposed to be a demo site?
After applying for registration, you must contact the online customer service to review your identity. If you do not review it, you will not be able to successfully register. If you think it's rubbish, then don't touch it. No one will let you invest in it.
It is a really poorly constructed site. What does this site represent? Is this a demo site? Is it supposed to be a brokerage? If you're sincere, you'll act more professional.
Why should I behave? Why should I teach them to invest? Does it have anything to do with me to let the person who was defrauded of $10,000 to commit suicide? Don't come here to ask me any questions about investment. I won't answer any questions and won't help anyone. If you continue to ask me similar questions, then I don't think we really need to keep in touch anymore.
You are so frustrating. I am beating myself up over this because I feel responsible for writing that article and creating such problems for everyone. Let's not mention investing again. Agreed.
Am I frustrating? So have you considered how I feel when others frustrate me?
Yes. Yes, I considered it, is what I'm saying. I was so angry yesterday. I was shaking. Wanted to punch someone.
Why are you angry?
I'm not anymore.
Why were you angry yesterday? You want to hit me?
No. I don't believe I said that.
The reason that makes you angry is me.
It was those guys in the group. Simpletons. They were saying stupid things that showed a lack of intelligence. Regardless of you, they showed they were clueless men. Bad with women in general. Weak. Understand? And yes, you frustrate me a little too, but I wouldn't want to hit or hurt you. Don't think that. May, I'm mad at myself for doing the very thing I warn men about when it comes to strangers on the internet. I got weak and over the last few weeks did the thing that I rarely ever do.
Why? What you did is right. You help a lot of people.
I didn't keep things very professional.
What is professional?
Professional. In this context, I allowed things to be too personal, letting my personal views get in the way. Now, be a good girl and support England today. We played Germany.
And England lead 2-0 against the Germans!
Tell me you saw that fucking game.
Sorry, I support Germany. I lost.
Oh my god, how dare you! England versus Germany is an old rivalry. It's not quite China versus Japan, but it's still quite intense.
Darren, the article saved a lot of people from being scammed, and I'm one of them. I feel sorry for others who lost their money already, but please don't regret it at all. I don't know about May's intentions, but when I spoke to the Chinese guy before, he was a professional like her. He convinced me on how much this investment is important to make money, and it's open for everyone. That he and his friends and family are raising money to help poor children who lives in mountains in China. And you already removed all mentions that was related to her, so no harms at all. She seems a nice woman, only when it's not related to investment. They always got frustrated when we try to prove otherwise. I think she's upset now. Oh my God. We'll just see where this journey of truth will take us.
There's some important information, meta information you might say, IP addresses and so on, which change everything. They completely change the context and the way these comments are perceived. So this is WordPress, this is the back end, and this is where the comments come in. Now I've actually removed all the comments relating to me. They're currently unapproved, and it says comments 16, so these I actually unapproved them and it put them back in the queue. I've also edited people's emails out, because when a person writes a comment, they enter their name and their email. Some people enter their genuine email, some just mash the keyboard and then put @gmail.com, because they've got to enter some kind of email address, but they might not want to enter their real one. That's understandable. So if someone enters a fake email address, doesn't mean that they're a scammer or they're disingenuous. It means that they don't actually want to supply their email address, but in order to submit the comment, they've got to put something in the email field. So with that said, I've edited everyone's email out. You'll see it says email temporarily removed for privacy. I've left their name and I've left their IP address. If you look up IPv4, it tells you about like where a person is in the world. Like you can enter this IP address and it will tell you roughly where they are. So if it's a Hong Kong IP address like May, you can enter that and it will say, you know, like Hong Kong or wherever it is. It could be like some nearby, it could be some kind of server mirror. It might not actually be in Hong Kong. It might be a mirror. May's address at the time of looking it up was in Laos. That's a neighbouring country in East Asia. I think it's next to Thailand. I think it might border China. I can't remember, but it's very close to Hong Kong anyway. And people in Hong Kong often use VPNs to change their location slightly. For privacy reasons, it's completely fine to use a VPN. So in this case, notice May's IP address. I'm going to copy that and I'm going to go Control F. You can see it says here, look, there's the IP address. You'll see that it says 0 of 5. That means there's 5 instances of that IP address, all of which I expect to be associated with May, because she posted these comments. And remember, anyone can post a comment. Anybody can change their name. They can put in whatever email address they want. But it's not so easy to change your IP address. So I'm going to press the down arrow. May, yeah, that's another comment by May. Again, Oliver. Oliver is saying she is real. She let me invest in MetaTrader 4, etc., etc. Look at the IP address. Exactly the same as May. Exactly the same as May. Do you see that? May, this is May. May got lazy. She posted a comment calling herself Oliver. She entered an email address. That might be real. It might be made up. I don't know. I've not tried it. She fucked up. She should have gone on a VPN and changed her location to anywhere else in the world, because that IP address is giving her away. She didn't know that I can see the IP addresses. So this is changing everything. I've had a conversation with May over the course of like 2 months where I was pretty suspicious the entire time, but not completely convinced that she was a scammer. But I just happened to notice this information the other day. I'll do it again. James, thank you very much, May. Without you, I might have been deceived by these people. Everyone needs... That was May. That was May again. Can you see what's happening here? So, May, you fucked up. And this is just one of many instances where she slipped up. These IP addresses, as far as I'm concerned, are one of a few smoking guns. I've set up a couple of tracking links, which I'm going to send to May. These links, when clicked, will tell me what her IP address is. Some of these links can be sent directly to her, or they can be embedded invisibly into a web page. They're great for finding out what device they're using, whereabouts in the world they are, or at least where their VPN is stationed at that particular time. So I've created a page on my website. I'm going to give it to May under false pretenses, and then it will track her IP. I also went onto May's Facebook and she posted what I suspected was stock photography. I get it, people do sometimes use stock photography in business, but the way she's doing it, it suggests that that's the place from which she operates, where she does her trading. So I did a reverse image search, and yeah, sure enough, it's definitely stock photography. Interestingly, when I sent May's Facebook to Dana, Dana spotted a photo of some food that May had taken, and she said that the Chinese guy who she was talking with sent her the exact same photo, like not the same dish or the same kind of, like food, but the exact same photo. She said she wished she'd not deleted the photos because then she could have sent it to me and I could have compared it. So there's something that suggests that if this is a scamming gang, that they all have access to a pool of stock photography and they're using it here and there.